Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Tyler Babb, and today we're going to be talking about a little topic that's been on my mind that I wanted to share. And that is that I think all of this Harry Potter series TV hate is straight trash. So I've been a Harry Potter fan now for the last 25, 26 years. I've been around, I've read the books, I watched the movies, I've waited for the books in line, at Borders, midnight releases. I've been around for a long time. And here are my 6 reasons why I think that all of these haters on this Harry Potter series are just straight wrong. My first reason is that there's just more time to tell this story. The people that think that this is unnecessary or, what's the point? Well, this is kind of one of the biggest points in my opinion, is we get a more faithful adaptation of the books. That means that we get more time with these characters and that we get to see more stories that weren't allowed to be in the movies due to time restrictions. That goes into my second point, which is character development. Now, a lot of the movies, the main, through line that the filmmakers have said is anything that wasn't particularly directed straight at Harry and what he was experiencing fell to the wayside. They are on the record, the producers, the production designers, everybody that was making those films have said that if it didn't directly tie back to Harry, it wasn't going to be included. And if you are not a book reader, meaning you haven't read the books, then I can see where you would feel like this is an unnecessary reboot. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm going to speak for a majority of book readers here, there is so much that you've missed or that straight up just was wrong about the movies that you wouldn't even know if you hadn't read the books, right? So there are straight character changes that you wouldn't know, right? So in your head, if you're coming from a movie's perspective, you think that all the characters are all great and they're all, it's like, huh, but there are some very, very, very crucial things that just were not in the movies at all. The lack of threat from Voldemort. There are a lot of things that Voldemort does in the books that he doesn't even come close to doing in the movies. So I think we're going to definitely see that. And there again, that alone is a reason why this series should exist. And again, the haters, I'm sorry, you're just wrong. My number 3 reason would be better kid actors. Guys, I know this is controversial, but I think that the evolution of what a kid's star is today and the fact that we know how big this franchise is, I just think they really searched and they really went through 40,000 auditions to find the best kid actors that they possibly could in today's age, and they were allowed to do that, right? The studio knows that this is their biggest IP. This is Warner Brothers' biggest intellectual property that they own by far, right? You can talk about Batman, you can talk about DC, but realistically, those don't pull the numbers that Harry Potter does. And I know there's a lot of backlash with the franchise, but there's always going to be fans of Harry Potter, man. I'm sorry, we're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere, right? I'm going to always watch it. I'm always going to buy the Harry Potter stuff. I'm always going to support Harry Potter because I love Harry Potter. So I'm not going anywhere. My next point is that Papa Asidu cast as Snape. Now that is probably the most controversial thing that has happened to this franchise. At least the show, maybe not the franchise, but the show definitely. And here's why I think he's going to knock it out of the park. He's talked about in interviews how he hasn't actually seen the movies. He hasn't seen Snape or, Alan Rickman's performance. He hasn't seen that. So he's coming from a pure book perspective, which means he's bringing something new to the table. He's bringing something unique to the table. And I think that if I'm going to trust the casting directors, he got the role because he was the best actor. He gave the best audition. To say that this is a failed series because of the casting of Papa Asidu is arrogant and short-sighted. And when we haven't even seen him perform anything, you can make a judgment on your own, right? And I understand, if you don't want to watch the series because of his casting, okay, fine. If you are not going to watch this, if you claim to be a Harry Potter fan And if you are not going to watch the franchise and the series anymore because of the casting of Papa Asidu, I really doubt if you understand what the series is about, right? It's about acceptance. It's about not judging a book by its cover. It's about not judging other people based on their looks, right? Yeah, and okay, does the casting of Papa Asidu change certain things and make me go, well, how are they going to do that? Or, like, it makes this aspect of Snape's backstory a little bit more difficult. But it doesn't ruin Harry Potter for me. It doesn't ruin the show for me at all. He just needs to be Snape. Just be Snape. And the skin color of a person that plays the character doesn't matter to me. Number 6 on this list is a consistent and creative look throughout the entire series. One thing that I kind of love and hate about them, not hate necessarily, unless you're talking about the 6th movie, because I have my huge issues with that one, but is the shifting tone, the drastic shift in the tone, particularly 3 times. It's a bummer that we get, the Chris Columbus stuff is great. I really love that. And then the shift to Alfonso's stuff in the 3rd one is really great. But then we shift to the David Yates stuff. Because even what Mike Newell did, I think that was a nice progression of where Alfonso was kind of what he was doing. I think Mike Newell went darker with it and really married and kind of added to Alfonso's look and tone. But then once we got to David Yates' direction, I just feel like, and I don't know if it's because he came from television or what it was, but a lot of the magic for me is sucked out of the franchise by the time he was good for the 5th one, but I think the 6th one, the 6th and beyond, I just would have liked a different tone. And all that to say, the series is going to be run by one person for the entire time. So we are going to get a consistent look and feel from beginning to end. And sure, it will evolve. Technology in the next 10 years is going to evolve. The cameras, the lenses, who knows what's going to evolve technologically, right? So the series will be shot maybe on a completely different camera by the time that we get to the end of the franchise. It feels like you're going to get the childlike innocence, you're going to get the whimsy, but Voldemort and the presence of Voldemort is always going to be in the background. I'm super excited about the show, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Do you have anything to add to my list of things that you're looking forward to and why you think that the haters of this Harry Potter TV series are dead wrong? If you are like me, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. And here's my thing. Although this one will be tough, I am an open-minded person. So a lot of people come to the comments and they say something and they bring up good points, right? I'll say something in my video and then somebody will comment and they'll bring their input or they'll bring something to my attention that maybe I wasn't paying attention to. And I'll go, oh, okay. Well, I completely changed my mind about that then. And that very well could happen here. I feel very strongly about these viewpoints that I've made. So we'll see if you guys can change my mind, but it does happen. So don't be afraid to voice your opinion in the comments. All opinions are welcome as long as they aren't like racist or as long as you're not being mean to children. Like, have at it, man. Don't be a racist, don't be mean to kids, and you can have an opinion. Do I have my worries about the show? I do, and I'll probably make a video about the things that I'm worried about, for sure. But I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I'm working on a video. The storyboards are right there, so I'm going to make a video that showcases all of the storyboards. We'll probably do it movie by movie. There's 32 pages, I think, for the Sorcerer's Stone, so I don't know how long those videos are going to be, but I'll break it down in the video. I'll show you the storyboards and I'll read some excerpts from the book. So if you guys are looking forward to that, let me know. That's probably going to come, I don't know, in the next week or so. That'll be up. And I got a couple more things that I want to talk about too. I know Marvel's going through some stuff with their concept artists. I want to make a video on that. And there's other stuff coming on the channel. If you've subscribed from the Harry Potter content that I've been posting, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate all of the interaction that I've been getting. It makes me very happy, and it makes me excited that other people are excited for this show. And I can't wait. We're going to be reviewing it. We're going to be reacting to it, the trailers, everything. It's going to be here. Big Spider-Man fan too, so there's a lot of Spider-Man stuff coming, and more filmmaking breakdowns, because I know we did a trailer breakdown for the Harry Potter show, and everybody seemed to like that too. So we'll do more stuff like that. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.